Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing a Felid Air Elementalist, right? And we found some nasty stuff so far on this level, but we finished the sewer. Oh, stop picking up stones and needles. I'm a cat. I can't deal with this crap. Where are stones and needles? Take them off, please. UW, yeah. Drop all the stones. I mean, you know, they're not useless because if you pick up Sandblast, you can use them, but I don't have any particular ambitions to cast Sandblast. I mean, you know, if I found it, would I consider it? Yeah, I'd consider it, but I probably wouldn't do it. Another ring. Nice. Oh my god. All right, I forgot again to identify my scrolls. Let's go back upstairs and do that now. Blinking, sure. Great. Found some pretty good scrolls this game, actually. There's teleportation. Not scrolls, but just like in general consumables, right? The fact that we had 4 potions of heal wounds to spend on that big kobold is pretty good. Why am I tabbing? Don't tab. You're a cat. All right. Sometimes I gotta remind myself of these things. I just got a little bit caught up in identifying things, and I forgot I was a cat. It happens. Even to real cats, they forget they're a cat sometimes. I am informed. Right, there's a lot of orcs. Let's leave. Find some new stairs. All right, so we need to find a staircase that we haven't been to yet. Is that this one? No, of course, this is the one we just took. Here we go. Oh, no, that's the one with Minkare. Okay. Let's take this one then. Oh, an ogre. How delightful. Felix, jeez. Now, we can just run away from an ogre eventually. It's just like, the problem is if there's anything else, like, say, a bunch of orcs. Oh. Okay, we got away from that. That's nice. I want to mark, like, all of this excluded, though. An orc priest could end our life with a single attack. Right, just smiting that rolls high. Actually, oh my lord. Doan and Duvessa. I was going to say, smiting, the maximum damage is 17. And we now have more HP than that, so he can't kill us in one go. But now it's Doan and Duvessa. And I think the proper course of action is to continue with the plan of running away. Back, I guess, to the stairs. Even though it means stepping into view of these jerks. Alright, so basically this is the best staircase, even though it's got... I could try an escape hatch, but I think that's too risky. Oh, the ogres. The orcs left, rather. Cool. Invisibility, that's handy to have. What is this, Fedos? I mean, it doesn't have to be Fedos just because there's a bunch of trees shaped weird, but it's a good indicator. More int, please. Ogres everywhere. Can you? I don't know. That might have been too quiet a whisper. You guys might not have heard that. I said ogres everywhere. Okawaru. That's a pretty good god. But I think right now, like, on a Felid, really? Like, obviously the weapon and armor gifts are wasted, and so you just don't get them. You just get more piety instead. But, and heroism and finesse are great. The question is just how much I want to be in melee combat at all, and I think, like, I don't. Okawaru is good for, like, everybody, and so I feel bad turning him down. But I think I'm going to do that. I don't know. I think it's maybe a bad play, and I'm just being short-sighted, but That's what I'm going to do. All right. Meanwhile, this Ogre, we're going to just keep running from him, and then when we get a shot to double bounce without being in a dangerous position, we're going to take it. This is a terrible place to have run. Holy cow. All right, it worked, though. Well, we killed him, though, so it was genius. Jeepers creepers! This dungeon level is awful. Gah! Get out of here! Alright, I have some stealth. Maybe I just dive? I've cleared a big part of this floor. I'm happy to leave the rest undealt with. Now, I also... I could try to kill Doan. I could. But if he gets into melee range with me, it's gonna go badly, so I'm just leaving. Not because he wants to be in melee range, but because it would make it hard for me to take a stair. So I'm just gonna leave while I can. Ugh, Felix, man, they are stressful. Distant, okay, that's not too far. This looks suspicious. I don't know if it's the ossuary or something else, but I want to check it out. Quozel. Now there's a god who's gonna make things interesting. Wow. Oh, Kiku. Quozel and Kiku. Now, on the one hand, we kind of need to rely on stealth, but on the other, having upheaval, like a ranged smite that beats the hell out of things, is pretty cool. When you can't afford to be in melee with anything ever. And Kiku is just generally, like, good. We won't be able to make use of the Pain Brand, of course, but getting all the necromancy spell books and corpse delivery could be good. It's so hard to turn down either of these. It's so hard for me to turn down gods at all. Like, it's something I'm trying to... All right, let's review our... Don't look up branches, look up gods, please. What are our choices here, really? Like, Ash, not that great, because you don't have that many things you can curse. Fedhas would be pretty good, I think. Mokleb, just generally good. Rue, probably. Rue sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I guess there's not actually that many gods that I feel like I want on this character, which tells me I don't understand the character very well, because there's got to be several gods who would be good. But the fact that there aren't that many tells me I should probably take one of these guys. You know, having some more spells to grow into. My necromancy aptitude is 0, but like, there's some good spells in those books. Quozel is just a waste of my stealth aptitude, but like, these invocations are so good. I think I'm gonna take Quozel. I don't know, maybe it's bad, but I just like Quozel. So, there we go. Oh, yeah, he heard me now. Alright, see you later, Ice Beast. I don't know, I think we're actually still quite stealthy, and like the Quozel noise has not come into effect yet. It was just a coincidence that he now hears me. And I'm not running upstairs because remember, Doan is over there guarding that staircase. Oh, right, the ossuary. It feels like it's in here, right? This general area. So let's explore further. Huh? It's somewhere in this neighborhood. I'm pretty sure of it. There it is. And I'll try this. When do you get upheaval? Is it like 2 pips, I think? That's like the main reason to get Quozel, right? Is upheaval. All the other stuff. Well, disaster, I mean, disaster area is pretty good too. My first Quozel game, I thought it was the passive storm clouds that were like why you would pick Quozel. Stuff near you just sometimes dies like all by itself. It's great. But that's because I had not yet really gotten the hang of actually using consumables and god powers, which are a lot like consumables. And so like I just never used his invocations. I was like, yeah, you get, and you know, the passives that gods give you are like the only part that count, because you know you can't use your invocations very much. You gotta hoard them. But like, you know, you use your invocations all the time. That's what a lot of gods are all about. I still have that problem a little bit with a few gods like Mokleb. I'm not so good at, because like I've started to realize that yeah, Lesser Demon and Greater Demon are both really good. But I don't really feel that about the destruction invocations, and I suspect that they are good, and I just don't use them enough. So that's something that I could improve. I'm not sure exactly when we're going to have to start training invocations for Quozel. This is like, we're going to wake up a million zombies. Oh. Interesting. So there actually is a safe path through here. I thought it was like layered with alarm traps too wide, but... And there could actually be 2 here, and I just have to guess. Alright, let's mark that spot as excluded, just in case there is an alarm there, because I know there's not one here. We're like stealth kitty extraordinaire here. And these are, yeah, just fighting a few zombies at once is like, I mean, it's not trivial. Okay, now our stealth is probably going down. Yeah, we lost a pip of stealth there. This may be the last time there are ever monsters on the floor who don't know we're there. Where are all these zombies coming from? I'm sure we fought more than 6 of them. Okay, let's rest. Come down here. Yeah, there's like a clown car in there. Oh, yes. Heal wounds. Thank you. Oh, and we have some new potions I forgot to identify. What happens if I annotate an ossuary's life? Like right now, it shows up. But if I leave, is it going to just be gone? Or will it keep the annotation or what? I don't know. Yeah, see, we got the little Quozel clouds. Alright, a mummy. That's more like it. Those are some real threats. I mean, not that I'm thrilled to be fighting real threats or anything, but it's like... That's scarier. I don't know. It's more interesting. Okay, and there's going to be more zombies in there, I imagine. Oh, a mummy. Fascinating. Alright, let's just wait up here till we can get double zaps on him. That's the way to kill things. And you can actually get double zaps way back there, too. I'm a little worried about my MP right now. Extra life. So we have 2 lives now, right? Yeah. So you get a life every 3 levels. Oh, it's 4-7. Yeah, all right. I thought it was 4-6, but it's not. So you get extra life every 2 levels, but you can't have more than 2 extra lives at a time. So what happens if you get a life that would take you over is it's just sort of held in reserve, and you get it back next time you level up. Boy, do I want this? I guess. So, like, if we hit level 10 without dying, we would be owed an extra life, but we wouldn't get it because you can't have more than 2. When I died, and then let's say I died at level 10, we would level down back to 9. And then we would gradually regain our level at level 10. We'd still only have 1 life, 1 spare life. But then when we get extra level 11, we would get the extra life we were owed from level 10 out of our life bank. It seems to me perhaps unnecessarily complicated. Oh my gosh, that zap. Look at that zap. Ow. Centaur zombies are the worst, too, because they're, I think, faster than I am? Yeah. Even though they're zombies, they're just zombie horses, right? So... And there's 2 Centaur zombies right now to deal with. Alright, that's 1 down. We're out of it, MP, though. Tab? Quozel, please. I could use a cloud. Maybe I should have been used... Oh, Ambrosia! Yeah! Yeah, look at that. Let's just heal right up. Woohoo! Yeah, I don't know if it was a good idea to move. I was hoping to get a couple attacks or something. And so you can also do this, right? You can just run away from enemies, and then eventually, like, you'll get lucky and a storm cloud will hit them. It was not the most fun in the world, so I don't usually do that. But that was a good use of Ambrosia. I'm happy with that. It was like exactly the right answer. All right, cool. Let's get out of here. No, let's rest first. Any scrolls to identify? Yes, T. Recharging. Okay, can't recharge anything. Fine. Is there anything nasty on this floor that I've already forgotten about? Yes, an ice beast. Just got to be aware of things all the time in the early game. You know, feel it or not. I don't know if it was worth it to spend that long running away from him just to get back to this corner. Oh, I don't have repel missiles anymore. Let's not fight Blork either. Okay, an ice beast. So we can take a crack at this guy and run away if we don't like how things are going. But we do have a reasonable bounce on him. It's just he's going to hurt a lot if he hits is all. Yeah. That was a lot of damage. Got him. Nice. That was a little risky. Crimson Imp. Ooh, and cockroaches. Okay, so Crimson Imps are actually, like, they don't do that much damage, so they're kind of good experience, bags of experience, right, if you can kill them. Which, that's the trick, of course, is being able to kill them because they regen so fast. You need to be able to put out damage pretty quickly. So, I don't know, a lot of characters can do it. It's just like, they're kind of a hassle. But if we can double bounce this just a couple of times, that should do it. Now let's back off from the Centaur Zombie to get to a bounce corridor here. That's the name of my new startup where we sell, like, trampolines. Bounce corridor. Ugh, jellies. That's Air Elementalist, is like, just always be aware of bounces. Alright, dodging is level 7. I think it's time to get a little bit of fighting so we have some HP to work with. Yeah, one knoll with a flail, not a big deal. A lot of knolls with halberds, that's a problem. Is Blork awake? This is his area. Here's a knoll with a halberd. Nice, one shot. All right, Blork, though, I think we'd rather run away from him. Even though we have a good bounce right now. Right? Yeah, his spells are all kind of nasty, except for invisibility, which we don't care about. Okay, let's leave. Actually, we're about done with this floor, so let's just head down. Oh, the scorpions hit so hard. Can I really get away? Like, I can temporarily get away. Right? I mean, I guess I can make an arbitrary amount of distance by doing this. This is what I mean when I say that optimal Felid play is not very interesting. Because you end up doing this. But it's pretty strong, isn't it? Like, this Scorpion, who really should be a serious threat, if you just engage him head on, he didn't threaten me at all. We had a corridor to run around in circles from him and shoot him when it was convenient. Let's turn off spellcasting. We have a lot of MP now. And so Lightning Bolt is a spell that I don't really get. It seems straightforward, right? Do damage, but it's just like it's like a better version of Shock. But I don't know. My experience with it has always been that it never hits. Maybe I start using it too soon or whatever, but I also suspect pretty soon we're going to need to start working on invocations, so I will not be getting Lightning Bolt castable very soon. I don't care about a food shop. A new ring? Oh, okay, +4 Ring of Evasion. That's handy. I'd rather have +4 protection, of course, but you know, you take what you can get. All these frogs. No! Quozel. Yeah, giant frog was struck by lightning. That's like the loudest thing Quozel does, I think. So we made a ton of noise, and now stuff is all awake. This is like a perfect corridor. Nice, nice! Alright, forget about... Well, don't forget about any of this stuff. But do start training invocations, because Upheaval is so good. But this is a perfect corridor. You can, like, there's a thing I want to hit, you aim at it, and then aim up one, or over one, or something, and it's going to bounce them. So we could perhaps Upheaval those guys as well. But, like, we're getting so many hits out of these zaps that it's, like, as good as Upheaval, really, probably. We're going to have to run soon, though, because, well, we're running out of MP. The Hound is the problem, because you can't really run from them. Okay, cool. This is an escape hatch? Hopefully nothing else finds me here. Yeah, there's another knoll, though. Alright, let's just back off. There we go. Easy game. We're just going to go Invocations for a while, because that is our cheat mode with Quozel. Hello? He forgot me? Yeah, let's get him into a bounce corridor. Hippogriff, though. That's serious business. Let's try an upheaval. Even at just like 1 or 2 invocations, it should be pretty okay. But I don't know. Like, maybe... I guess since we can run away from him, like, they're not fast or anything, right? Yeah. So I'll just try the good old bounces and see how that goes. And then if we have to run away, we can run away. That's the good thing about Felid. There's Temple. Alright, well, we don't need Temple anymore, but... Let's pull this guy into the murder zone. Fighting a Phantom and this guy at the same time does not make me very comfortable. So I'm going to pull him upstairs and then give him the old run around. There we go. Just keep running until you get some space. Cool. And then, you know, I don't have to be quite as worried about the Centaur Skeleton, I don't think. Now we'll come back downstairs and address this Phantom issue. This is such a cool spot for an Air Elementalist. Holy cow. I want to fight everything in that grid. Howler Monkeys, also new, I think. You guys probably haven't seen them. They don't hit very hard, but they make a ton of noise. Fortunately, we're already making a ton of noise, so who cares? I mean, we're making some noise, but not all the time. So the noise that the Howler Monkeys make does, in fact, make a difference. Okay, I think this is fine for an episode. I'm trying to give up the habit of like trying to make it to lair in the first video. So this is already video just 2 now, right? I think we can maybe make it to lair in video 3, certainly in video 4. But so far, this Felid of Quozel is doing all right. I'm happy that we didn't die yet, despite like 1 or 2 attempts to die, and we got extra lives to back us up. So I think we're doing all right. I hope you guys are enjoying. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.